Hey friends, I'm Shelly. This is Luna, my 14-month-old daughter, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe by hitting the button down below and click the bell notification so you never miss one of my new videos. In today's video, we are going to be showing my toddler favorites. Luna, like I said, is 14 months old, and I just wanted to share with you guys all the things that we use to help us get through the day. And you know, it's a lot harder now that we're all quarantined at home in isolation. You need all the things to keep them super occupied. So I'm going to give you a breakdown of things based on sleeping, feeding, and playtime. So if you're ready, let's get started with the video. We're going to start with feeding and things that I use pretty much every single day for feeding Luna. So the first thing are these Munchkin divided plates. So these came in a pack of 2, a purple and a pink one. And it also came with the small bowls, which also came in purple and pink. So it was a pack of 4 altogether. I believe it was around $16. I will link it down below for you guys, and I did get it on Amazon. I really like these because it reminds me to give her 3 separate food groups. So I usually give her like a starch or a grain down here. Then I'll put a meat up here and then either a fruit or vegetable in here. Or at lunchtime, sometimes I'll put fruit and vegetables in one, or sorry, fruit in one and vegetables in the other. Next on the list are these Munchkin 360 cups. I've talked about these in one of my videos before. These are the greatest because they're spill proof. She throws this thing around all day and it stays together. It comes apart in just 3 pieces, so it's really easy to clean. And like I said, no spills ever. It releases the water when they press their lips on here. Only a tiny amount is able to come out. So these are really, really good. Also from Amazon, and I believe they were $7.99, but you don't get to choose the color. Next are these Munchkin Snack Cups. I might have talked about this in my favorite video, but this is a toddler must-have for sure. So they can stick their hands in, get the snacks out, and it pretty much stays mess-free. Once they learn that they just have to push this to let things out. For a week or so she was doing that, but now she's really into these. They also have like a grip on the bottom so that they don't slide all over the place. I tell her to grab her snack cup and she brings it to me, and then I fill it for her, and she just snacks throughout the day on this. I really like these. These came in a 2-pack as well on Amazon. So I'm not sure if everybody's heard of the company Ryan and Rose. They started out with these pacifiers. Luna's never taken a pacifier, but they branched out into tons of products, and one of them was a cute utensil. Now, I actually reached out to them. They're in the States. I'm in Canada. I actually reached out to them to ask them for a discount code because the things are quite pricey. And they said that if I spent $60, they would give me a 15% off code. But $60 American is close to $100 Canadian. And that just wasn't worth it for me. So I looked for something that was similar. And I found this one on Amazon. I got 2, this color, which is like a light gray, and then baby pink. And the good thing about these is that you can scoop with one side, and this teaches them how to start like using a fork by stabbing the food. I really like these. I feel like they're really good grip for her, and it is starting to teach her how to use utensils, and I think that's super handy. I would have liked to give Ryan and Rose the sale, but they didn't want to give me a coupon code, and I wasn't about to spend $100 on a fork. So the last part of the feeding category are these bibs by Bumpkins. So I like these because they have the catch-all right here, and when I put Luna in her high chair, I put this on and then I put the tray on, and then this slips in between her and the tray, and things that fall out of her mouth fall into this part. I have tried the plastic ones, but I find that they don't sit nicely in between her and the tray, and it looks uncomfortable for her. And I actually bought these at Snugglebugs, which I believe is a Canadian company, but I have seen them also on Amazon. If I can find a link to them, I will put it down below for you. So the next category is going to be sleep, and there are only 2 things in this category. These are the 2 essentials that we absolutely must have every single day. So first things first is a Lovey. When I was training when I was sleep training Luna, the sleep training book that I read said that it's good to get them used to something that they can use to comfort themselves to help them fall asleep. So I did. I started getting her used to this Lovey, and since then she cannot sleep without it. And it's a lifesaver because when you put her down in her crib and you think that she's going to wake up, she'll hold on to Lovey, she'll roll over, put her bum in the air, and then she's out. So my friend Dave actually bought these for Luna. He bought two, and when I was pregnant and I got these at the baby shower, I was like, why does anybody need two of these things? But the reason is, if you lose one, you always have one, and who knows if you would be able to find the exact same thing again. So two actually comes in real handy for us because I leave one in her crib, it always stays there, and then I keep one in the diaper bag because we sleep over at people's houses a lot, and I always know I have one with me in the diaper bag, and one is always at home, so if I forget one place or the other, she's always got a Lovey, and this kid is always going to sleep. Next up for sleep is a sound machine. So I also started Luna on a sound machine pretty much since she was born. And she started sleeping in her crib when she was exactly 4 weeks old. And we've used the sound machine in her room for the entire time. She can sleep without it. We do sometimes forget to put it on, and she does sleep without it. But I like the fact that it drowns out the noise in the rest of the house. My husband and I stay up for a few hours after she goes to bed, and it's really nice to know that like it blocks out some of the sound of like bathroom doors closing and opening, or us screaming at a hockey game or something like that. So the reason I really like this one is it has the light function, and it cycles through maybe 10 different colors. Then it also has 6 different sounds. There's like a thunderstorm, there's waves, which is what I put on for her in the nighttime to go to sleep. And then during the daytime, I put on like the sound of like a rainforest, I would imagine. It's got birds and like trickling rain. And then also it's a diffuser, so I can put essential oils in here. If she's having a hard time sleeping that week, if she's teething, if she has a cold, I change it to whatever she needs. And I really like this. I bought this on Amazon quite a while ago. Again, if I can find it, I will link it for you guys down below. But this one is like a super essential for us. So the last category of my toddler must-haves is play. I honestly think that this is the most important category because at this age, they're learning literally everything. Like I feel like every single day I can teach her something new, and she just grasps it, and she learns so much every day. She's so filled with like the curiosity of the world. So toys are a really big part of our day. So the first thing are these pointing type books. Luna ripped the cover off of this one, so don't mind that. But these books are great because as you can see, they have small words, they have different textures. It's a lot of pointing, and you can teach them numbers and colors and textures, and she really likes that. Also, there is one page that has a bunch of animals on it. So we've been teaching her the animals, and she loves to do that on the frog. And every time she does that, I go, ribbit, ribbit. And she will bring the book over to me, put it on my lap, and point to the frog so I do the ribbit for her. But I do the sound of all of these animals, and she dies of laughter over these. Next up are Mega Bloks. So we bought these for Luna for her birthday. Right now, she's pretty much into just tearing down anything that we build for her. But my husband is really good at building stuff with these. He can just make anything. Like you ask him to make a heart, and he can make a heart. He can make a dog. Like literally anything he can build out of these blocks. I personally don't have the imagination for it, but it's good to see her imagination just expand when she's playing with these blocks. Next up on the play category is anything made by Melissa and Doug. This company makes the best toys. They're super educational. Literally anything that they make, you know your child is going to learn something from. They use all these bright primary colors, which is really great. And all of their toys are made out of wood as well. So if you're one of those like super conscious about what your child is touching kind of moms, Melissa and Doug products are really great. Next up is this bike from Chillafish. I think that's how you say it. It says Chillafish on it. My sister-in-law bought this for Luna for her first birthday. Let's lean back so you guys can see. So the neat thing about this is it teaches them balance. It's small enough that they can put their legs on either side and just walk around the house in them. And then as they get older, this actually expands, so the wheels are a little further apart, and it teaches them about balance, and I really like that. I like any type of toy where you're learning something with it as well. It also has a little opening here. It's like a trunk, and Luna likes to hide blocks in there. Okay, so the very last thing on my toddler must-haves list is a YayMat. I will stick a picture right up here for you guys. It's too big for me to show. I saw this on Olivia Zappo's channel, and these are mats. They're nice play mats. They're non-toxic. They have really cute prints. The one that I have is the Moroccan print, and it actually matches the rug that we have in our living room, so I was really happy to get that. They're super good quality. You can keep adding to them and adding to them. It comes with 6 tiles, which is big enough for us, and we have it in our living room. This is where we do most of our activities. If we're doing anything messy, it's on there. It wipes super clean off of it. I can even vacuum it every day, and the mat makes me feel good because I know that it's non-toxic, and a lot of the play mats that you will find out there are not non-toxic. So if you are looking for a mat, make sure that you're reading into the ingredients and then actually Googling the ingredients to see like what it is that make these mats up, because so many of them have things that cause cancer. They don't sell them in Canada, but I did purchase it on American Amazon, and they ship to Canada, and it got here really fast, and I think it was around $100 Canadian. So I mean, it is an investment, but it's something that she will use for a really, really long time. Thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me a comment down below if you thought I forgot anything in one of those categories. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new, and follow me on Instagram at mrs.shelly.shoes, and we'll catch up with you next week in a new video. Bye!